Ezogu, before we thought herders were everywhere because Buhari was a Fulani man, but today, what is going on? The former Secretary General of the Conference of Nigeria Political Parties, Willie Ezogu, made the case in an open interview on Arise television that Nigeria's lack of security plays a significant role in the nation's food crisis because farmers are scared to go to their farms or for fear of attacks by herdsmen and their cattle. He gives particular instances of states where the threat of violence has prevented farmers from cultivating crops. In order to alleviate the food crisis, he proposes that the government take steps to strengthen security. He also emphasizes the fact that the issue is not exclusive to locations with sizable Fulani populations. He said, the moment you cannot get the security, the food problem will be there. For example, what Benue does, what most of the farmers farming have is yam. So does Niger State. Plateau has Irish potato, but how many of them go to the farm today? You farm and you see the herders and their cows will enter there and eat everything there. So the government should be thinking of security because if I know I will go to my farm with all my family and we won't come back, we will not go tomorrow. How can herders go to Oyo State or go to Ekiti State? How can herders go to the east? Before we thought herders were everywhere because Buhari was a Fulani man, but today, what is going on? Because they have been brainwashed. I've said it before. Have you seen a herder that does not understand English? He does not understand English. A herder come and stand and immediately he sees you, his countenance is changing. Because sometimes I feel these people have been brainwashed. As in, I feel it in my spirit. Tell me why he's going to, before you know he's going to be agitated. You have not, immediately he sees your lips move, he does not know what you are saying. Automatically, he's bringing out his dagger. He's bringing out his knife, and before you know it, if you're not careful enough, you don't land, as in you don't use and they pursue you. It doesn't make any sense. What are you trying to say, Chief? Are they not everywhere? What is going on now? Is it that they have permitted every nook and cranny of this country and could hence emerge at will to perpetrate their dastardly act, which you could not contain to the shame of your profession, and you want a horrible regime you served under? The Fulanis really want to dominate Nigeria. It is Buhari, El-Rufai, Pantami that armed and emboldened the Fulani terrorists. And again, remember that Boko Haram, they were used and dumped since APC could not pay the amounts they asked for after winning the election reason. That is why they embarked on their genocide against their own people. And during Jonathan regime as well, it was as if APC that used and dumped the Bokos, common sense, no cost, old man. Wake up and say the fact that the Fulanis wants Nigeria and stop this tribalism and political parties junk stock. Elders, do not be deceived. What we are witnessing today is what Buhari and APC planted because the party were all bent to wrestle power from Jonathan, no matter what it cost them. If it touches Yoruba, it shall touch your people too. This man is a complete smoo. Sorry for his kind size of brain. Well, Buhari equipped them before he left, but God is turning it around because they have ended up terrorizing their own people, and soon Yoruba land, because IPOB militia, ESM warriors, and unknown government terrorists in the east will never allow them operate there. Now they are frustrated and dealing with their own people. Nemesis. God is greater than man. Paul. So this is what I'm going to see. This man is wondering what is going on. It is the headers. They're everywhere because headers. How am I going to put it? Because Buhari was the president, and you know Buhari is from, or rather, yes, he's from the northwest. He's thinking that is what is going on, but he's saying, Omo, you now notice that is not what is going on. Oh. He's not coming out to tell us, to advise everybody. All right. And again, remember that Boko Haram, they were used, and okay, I think I've said that before. It was Buhari and his foot soldiers that laid the foundation of the insecurities we are witnessing today. True. True. The herders shielders are still in control of the army and politics. Even if Buhari left the office, the structure is entrenched. But God will uproot it and establish structure that will promote peace, progress, fairness, and righteousness. Mr. Kinde, okay, stop that your tribal bigotry. It will not help you irrespective of your position. Eastern Nigerians are getting some food items from these northerners. Moreover, the insecurity in the east mostly does not affect farmers. I do not think farmers are facing much problem in the area of being kidnapped. Mr. Ezudu is talking about food scarcity. All right. I reason with you, Mr. Solomon, and poverty does not know tribe or religion. Until there is a total shake-up in the Nigerian security to flush out bad eggs, informant aiding Fulani deadly agenda, Fulani fake religious leaders, Nigeria will not taste peace and development. Nigeria will thrive. I hope they are going to listen to themselves, Sha. The only suggestion I want to make is that federal government should begin the process of ensuring regional specialization in agriculture. It is sorrowful to see herdsmen and their cattle inside a cassava farm, which took the farmers many stressful time and money simply because the herders are above the government. It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. You are right, it will take serious and long-time commitment to dislodge them. Their masters have tried to institutionalize them. Do you wonder why some people are insisting on negotiating with criminals? Oh, I tire. Well, I think Buhari came in to begin the Fulanization project of APC, but every candidate sponsored by APC must continue this project before they consider you and the project. Well, I think Buhari came in to begin the Fulanization project of APC, but every candidate sponsored by APC must continue this project before they consider you and the parents is above the Nigerian content. One should be disappointed at a point of view, Honorable General Secretary. As a Herdsmen, are you defending Buhari, whom the whole world knew as Islamic? Oh my goodness. All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day. All right, this is continuous effect of Buhari 8 years. Rule where the Muslim Fulani, rule where the Muslim Fulanis were in charge of security architecture. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.